Good evening. Welcome to tonight's news. First, the headlines. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq sends a cable of condolences to the custodian of the two holy mosques on the death of Princess Hala bint Abdullah bin Abdul Aziz Al Saud. Tropical storm Shaheen moves towards the Sultanate and it may intensify into a Category 1 tropical cyclone within the next 24 hours. And the Sultanate participate in Expo 2020 Dubai with a pavilion of modern immersive audio-visual and technological means. And now live from this news center of the Sultanate of Oman, here we present to you world latest news. And now the details. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq sends a cable of condolences to the custodian of the two holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdul Aziz Al Saud of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, on the death of Princess Hala bint Abdullah bin Abdul Aziz Al Saud. The latest analysis of the National Multi-Hazard Early Warning Center indicates that the tropical storm Shaheen, located over northeast of the Arabian Sea, continues to move towards the coastal areas of Sea of Oman with an estimated surface wind speed around the center between 62 and 116 kilometers per hour. The center of the storm is about 600 kilometers away from Muscat Governorate, and the closest convective clouds band associated with the storm is about 450 kilometers away. The Sultanate, the storm is likely to further intensify into a Category 1 tropical cyclone within the next 24 hours and will continue to move towards the coasts of the Sultanate, extending from the Governorate of Muscat to the Governorate of North Al-Batina, and it's expected to make a landfall on 3rd October 2021 towards the evening. The direct effects will start from Sunday morning, accompanied by strong winds and heavy rains ranging between 150 and 600 millimeters, leading to severe flooding. Seas will be rough along the coastal areas of the governorates of South Sharqiya to Musandam, starting from tomorrow evening, with a maximum wave height of 8 to 12 meters. Along the rest of the coast, the maximum wave height will range between 3 and 5 meters. The storm surge might cause seawater inundation over low-lying coastal areas. The Civil Aviation Authority advises the public to take necessary precautions, stay away from low-lying areas, and avoid crossing flowing wadis. The authority also advises the fishermen and seagoers not to venture out to sea and to follow latest official weather bulletins. Coordinators of the National Emergency Management System sectors held a meeting today at the premises of Civil Aviation Authority. During the meeting, they were briefed on possible scenarios of the tropical storm Shaheen. The meeting reviewed sectors' preparations and readiness to deal with this storm. Over 190 countries, including the Sultanate of Oman, are participating in Expo 2020, which has opened up today in Dubai after a year of getting postponed due to COVID-19. The opening included impressive visual and musical performances with the participation of several international artists. The Sultanate Pavilion includes modern immersive audiovisual and technological means and will organize several activities in different fields within the coming 6 months. The international event came under the slogan "Connecting Minds, Creating the Future." The exhibition will be going on from today until 31st of March 2022. Oman oil price December delivery today reached $75 and 50 cents per barrel, recording a decline by 78 cents. The average price of Oman crude oil October delivery 2021 reached $69 and 38 cents per barrel, thus $3.35 per barrel lower compared to the price of September delivery 2021. Camel race activities organized by Oman Camel Racing Federation are continuing across the Sultanate Governorate. A camel race of 18 rounds was held in Al Kamil Wilaya in Al Kamil Wal Wafi Governorate, in which participants competed with 200 of the best types of purebred Omani camels. The camel racing is registered at UNESCO among Oman's intangible cultural heritage. Now to Al-Zahira gliding team organized an air show in Bassa along the beach of Governorate of Musandam in cooperation with the Khasab Air Base. The event aimed to promote gliding sports and tourism in the Governorate of Musandam. The air show was amazing, which reflected the skills of the participants. The event gathered a host of gliding sports fans. One of the Omani participants in the youngest practitioner of these sports in the Middle East. The show attracted great number of audience from the Governorate of Musandam. You're watching the Sultanate of Oman television, and later to come in our news bulletin. A crocodile snapped on a drone while filming in Darwin, Australia. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. Sri Lanka lifted a 6-week lockdown today as COVID-19 cases and deaths declined, but will restrict people's movement for work and obtaining essentials only, which are running short in the island country amid economic worries. The lockdown was imposed on August 20th and extended 3 times as Sri Lanka grappled with the COVID-19 surge caused by the Delta variant. The government has ramped up vaccination in recent months, with more than 50% of 22 million people now fully inoculated. The lifting of the lockdown is hoped to boost tourism and ease a decline in foreign exchange that had led to a shortage of essential items such as milk, powder, sugar and cooking gas. Long lines formed outside shops in the capital Colombo and its suburbs as people rushed to buy milk powder. Officials and traders said more than 800 containers carrying essentials were stuck in the country's main port due to the lack of US dollars to pay for them. A fire at a hospital in the Romanian port city of Constanta killed at least 9 COVID-19 patients. All the victims were in the intensive care unit of the hospital for infectious diseases. Only 1 patient from the ICU survived. The health ministry said that 113 patients were in the medical unit of the hospital and all survivors were evacuated. The fire was extinguished by mid-morning, but it caused remains unknown. The country of 19 million has had 2 other deadly hospital fires within the past year, which have raised concerns about the country's aging hospital infrastructure. Last November, 10 people died after a fire tore through an intensive care unit for COVID-19 patients in the northern town of Piatra Neamt. Romania yesterday recorded its highest number of infections since the pandemic started, 12,032 new cases. An erupting volcano on the Spanish islands of northwest Africa blew open another fissure on its hillsides today as authorities recorded 8 new earthquakes up to magnitude 3.5. The new fissure is the third to crack open since the Cumbre Vieja crater erupted on La Palma Island September 19th. Prompt evacuations of more than 6,000 people avoided casualties. Authorities were waiting to see whether lava from the new fissures would join the main flow that has reached the sea. Officials were monitoring air quality along the shoreline where the molten rock meets the Atlantic Ocean. Sulfur dioxide levels in the area rose but did not represent a health threat. A crocodile leaped out of the water and snapped up a drone while it was filming at a lagoon in the northern Australia city of Darwin. The unusual incident occurred while the Australian Broadcasting Corporation was filming a documentary to mark the 50th anniversary of the ban on hunting crocodiles in the Northern Territory. ABC cameraman Dane Hurst said the crocodile leaped up out of the water and grabbed the drone, dragging it underwater. The drone was found a couple of weeks later on the banks of the lagoon. Let's hope that crocodile survived as well, since they managed to find the drone. This is the Sultanate of Oman Television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq sends a cabal of condolences to the custodian of the two holy mosques on the death of Princess Hala bint Abdullah bin Abdul Aziz Al Saud. Tropical storm Shaheen moves towards the Sultanate and it may intensify into a Category 1 tropical cyclone within the next 24 hours. And the Sultanate participates in Expo 2020 Dubai with a pavilion of modern immersive audiovisual and technological means. And with that, we do conclude this news bulletin brought to you live from this news center of the Sultanate of Oman Television. Good night.